There you go. You cleverly use the athletic supporter to sling the rock at the guard. It makes serious contact with the side of his head. We like the way you think. He drops like a lead parakeet. The ripe thud of impact is momentarily sickening. He is perfectly still.
Wow, murder.
You are off the planet. Good work, Souhaul. The screens are suddenly splashed with the incredibly horrible image of Sludge Vohaul. Hello, Souhaul. I've been waiting for you. Once again, my subordinates have failed me. Anyway, it looks like you'll be visiting me again soon. Don't bother trying to pilot the vehicle. I have taken control. You will be arriving at my command post shortly. I anxiously await your arrival. His image is frozen on the screens. The ship changes course as if it had a life of its own. All you can do is hang on. You feel the ship bank. As Vohaul stated, nothing works.
Blow whistle.
Through the window, you see your apparent destination, Vohaul's asteroid.
I don't know how I did that. I guess it must have been on my mind somehow. Clearly, I just type it too much.
The massive bay doors meet, jarring the entire vehicle bay. As you step down, the shuttle door slams shut behind you.
It's still there.
Yeah. You're just leaving a mess for Vohaul to clean up.
You are quite surprised not to find several of Vohaul's guards waiting to greet you. You begin to ponder what the twisted scientist might have in store for you.
Or what do I have in store for them?
Good. Blow Schitzel.
Right.
You are standing on a suspended platform inside the cavernous vehicle bay which has been carved out of the asteroid. Narrow walkways lead off in almost all directions. Watch your step. Nothing new about it. It just sits there unusable. The door is locked. You cannot enter the shuttle. It's a short step to the end of the game for you. You're no Buddy Ebsen.
Who the hell is that?
A reference from before our time, I'm sure.
Yeah.
The door behind you closes solidly.
Oh.
A barrier springs up before you. Another barrier stands in your way. You feel the floor shift below you. It's moving to the left.
Oh, okay.
Imagine, if you will, taking a bath in sulfuric acid and using pumice for a washcloth. After that bit of displeasure passes, it gets much worse as the acid slowly eats its way to the last critical organs. Finally, mercifully, death takes you.
It appears Buddy Ebsen was a dancer and actor, so I'm assuming they're just referring to his grace on his feet.
Oh.
Well, I was born in 1987. How the hell should I know? You are in an attractive tube-shaped region of the asteroid. At the moment, walls, doors, and barriers seem to be surrounding you. The floor is moving. Beneath it is a brightly colored liquid.
Hmm.
How are you going to get out of this one, Suha?
It's a great question.
Man, it's too bad you didn't take a leaf off the bush from the hovercraft crash scene, because those leaves can nullify acid. Sucks for you.
Hmm. Yeah, I'll just miss out on the maximum points, I guess.
Excuse me, can I speak to your manager? I keep dying from acid. Do you have any questions about your current predicament?
I mean, am I missing something? I feel like you guys would have said so earlier.
You, missing as in dead end? No, but you do not
Okay.
have what you need to solve this right now.
Oh.
I'm looking forward to when we need to record this whole thing a third time and you have to justify some of your new save files.
That won't happen. Much to your surprise, it looks just like an elevator door. Can you look in elevator?
Look inside.
Or maybe press button or something. You are in a rather large room to the west of the vehicle bay. There are two elevated walkways here. One leads to an elevator in the middle, the other leaves the rooms to the right and left. Interesting.
My recollection for that is that there are button controls on there, but you need to use the right syntax to see used correctly.
Sweet. You are in a small capsule-shaped enclosure. Above the door is a digital readout which reads Level 1. The only other feature is a rectangular panel. Maybe look at panel. The panel has a vertical row of 4 buttons. There is some small engraving at the bottom edge of the panel. Can't you just read the fucking engraving? The engraving reads, Bobco Lift Division, a subsidiary of Bobco Incorporated, universally famous makers of Nad's hamster tape.
Yeah, see, that's the fucking boomer humor.
If that's your trip, we've got the grip.
I...
Do you have to, like, press level 2, press level 3, something?
I mean,
Try
at this point,
try
I'll take whatever the fucking
read the
elevator syntax is.
try read panel or something like that.
Oh, I thought I did. Yeah.
Mm,
Look at panel again.
look button.
I feel like it told me something different. Yeah. Oh no, maybe it didn't.
Can you just look at panel?
There's 4 buttons.
Maybe look at buttons?
Just 2.
Aren't you glad that no one saw that? The digital readout shows the number 1. The trick here is to push the number of a floor other than this one. Otherwise, it's no fun.
This is a real Ella hater right now.
Hey, wake
the
up.
hell?
There is no button 2.
Oh,
One.
1, 3,
1,
4,
3,
5.
4, and 5.
I feel like I'm gonna die.
You have the funny feeling you're being watched. This section of hall dead ends.
Sorry.
There's an elevator on the back wall and a camera attached to the ceiling.
I accidentally pushed the button
No breakthroughs in interior design to report. It's just one of many tube-like sections of this custom asteroid.
there. Oh,
It looks like you have been formally introduced to the floor waxer.
God damn it! I'm so sorry. That was
That's okay.
not. I think I had my hand on the escape to get ready to reload, and then it just fucking pressed.
There's an automated floor waxer moving down the corridor. The name plaque reads, the Delado Buffmaster, another fine product from Helmet Master Enterprises.
Delado.
Delado. I figured that it's some kind of a Dalek reference. Isn't that Doctor Who? Dalek? I don't know.
Yeah.
I've never watched.
I mean, I watched like one episode when I was in Europe. It wasn't for me, so I just left it where it was. It was on TV.
I've enjoyed Doctor Who, but I don't. If that's a reference, it's very tortured.
There's a door on the side wall. Oh, sure, like you've never seen a button before. The game says this when not fucking 3 screens ago you had to look at the buttons to figure out how to press them.
I know.
Aha! You know a janitorial closet when you smell one. Almost at once you sense an emptiness, a melancholy longing. You begin to feel homesick. It's quite dark in here. You do, however, see a plunger.
Okay. Let's see if it
It's quite dark in here. On the floor you notice a glass cutter.
These are some helpful items. Oh, bathrooms.
There are 2 doors. The doors bear icons, one male, the other female. Each has a button next to it.
The game's gonna yell at me, I know it. Oh, never mind.
You have stepped into a porcelain palace of sorts. It is obviously a restroom, a place which, in an interesting fashion, serves to exhibit the physical diversity of the universe. The walls are covered in an easy-to-hose-down synthetic material. Attached to them in various locations are devices designed to efficiently collect waste products from the life forms which are able to physically match up to them. On the back wall are stalls. 3 of them are in use, judging by the various feet which show beneath the stall doors. To the left are sinks. There are fixtures of many types scattered throughout the room, all designed to efficiently collect waste. Your urge is more serious than that. The toilet looks very much like the ones you were used to back on Xenon, at least the ones you were responsible for cleaning. It has a handle which hasn't been used in a while. There's a giant space herpy sitting on the seat. It takes one look at you and flees in terror.
Oh.
Can you sit? Have some decency, man. Close the door. You slide your uniform pants down and settle onto the cool ring. You go through whatever motions might be normal for you during this act. Refreshed, you grab your pants and compose yourself. Slide your uniforms down, refresh, grab your pants and compose yourself. Doesn't say anything about the space herpy.
Oh. Weird. Oh well.
Why? No one else has, and it would probably be risky to attempt without a flotation device handy.
Okay.
The true way.
There is something else you can get in there, though.
Okay.
Ah, I forgot about that.
It didn't even mention toilet paper.
No. This one is interesting. It has a bi-level arrangement, with the upper opening about chin height on you. You might be careful about getting too close. Hopefully, you'll not run into the being this fits. I love how many saved games this simple trip to the restroom has elicited from us.
I'm scared.
Can you wash your hands?
Yeah, I'm gonna try.
This one looks like a quad-port high-maintenance urinal manifold, especially useful for those multitudinously equipped, also used in a pinch by up to 4 single-digit beings and the place is really packed.
Oh.
Sound comes from one of the occupied stalls, you think. Suddenly, one of your senses downloads an extremely negative air quality report. For some reason, the name John springs to mind.
I don't get that.
The faucets
Oh,
aren't
wow,
operational. Vohaul didn't seem big on personal hygiene. Darn, another pimple.
Wow, so if this was King's Quest 3, it would be like, you look in the mirror, you're covered in space grime, but you are still extremely hot. This one is like, wow, you're nasty.
Yeah, it just wants to kick you while you're down.
Yeah.
A quote from a later game comes to mind. It's you, Roger Wilco, space guy.
I really thought it was going to lecture me about being in the. Oh, it's the same?
Yeah, the two doors go to the same room.
Okay.
See? Vohaul's actually more forward thinking.
Yeah. Surprisingly. They only knew. Trust nothing.
No breakthroughs in interior design.
Okay, those are not doors.
No, I think they're just wall decorations. The hallways on this level are the same as above with the exception of some type of cages. An occasional strange noise is heard. The smell here is stifling. Apparently, the holding cells are not well kept. There's a door on the side wall. Youch! You feel alarmingly dense.
I did not know those were hands.
Apparently, you were a prime focal point for some aggression channeling by one of the caged creatures. Your compressed composition indicates that your attacker possesses considerable strength, a good guy to avoid in the future. Of course, you are damaged beyond repair, and the game must end. You've made quite a bit of progress, though. Don't start screwing up now.
Oh, they have no idea.
You can't see much, but can hear something stirring in the darkness.
Oh, okay.
It's quite dark in here. There's a small wastebasket. On the floor next to it is a pair of crusty work overalls. You pick up the overalls. They are very small and quite worn out, not to mention filthy, and of not much use to you. You toss them back on the floor. As you set them down, something falls to the floor. On the floor next to it is a pair of crusty work overalls. There is a lighter near those. There's a small wastebasket. That would be easier to do if you had it.
They're trying to guide you to do something with the waste.
Aren't you amazed by how much stuff an adventure game hero can carry? You've just got to know how to pack. There are quite a few sheets of pumice quality toilet paper. Glass cutter looks like it's seen a lot of use. It's a standard issue plunger. It's an empty wastebasket. The sick lighter is almost empty. As is common in all periods of cage design, vertical bars of a sturdy nature dominate the design. They look quite impenetrable. One of them has some fur wrapped around a couple of sections of bar.
Guess that must be what they mean.
They look like large amounts of fur. No other features are evident from here.
Oh,
Oh no, one of the cells is opening. Who knows what unspeakable horror waits behind those steel bars? Oh, yuck! The dark and spiny beast with massive red lips grabs you up and, after a longing glance, proceeds, don't read further if the phrase French kiss bothers you, to plant a very moist French kiss on you. You are left quite stunned.
oh, it's an alien with lips.
What do you
For
suppose that
once, the
means?
NPC kissed Souhaul.
Amazing.
One of them is opening.
Lay it on me, girl. I'm here. Oh. I didn't get any points for that.
I mean, are you familiar with the movie?
Yeah. Oh. Oh.
Mm-hmm.
David, don't spoil things.
It would.
What happened? Wait, am I back in the same spot?
No, you're on the other side.
Maybe there's just more than one. So how long do I have to wait for this to activate?
My recollection is it's something like 10-15 minutes.
Yeah, it's a long time from now.
Will Fast do it, or do I need to just let Rick do this later? I would like to see it, though.
Well, we could continue on the adventure, just remember where you need to restore your saved game.
Alright.
I did with my first experience with this game. Got kissed, thought nothing of it, and had a nasty surprise before being able to finish.
Yeah. You are suddenly racked by excruciatingly violent pain. It feels as if your body is trying to turn inside out. After gaining freedom from its flesh fortress, the odd little alien runs away, leaving you lying on the floor like a used, oversized placenta. A darn tough, yet unique way to go. That should teach you not to be sucking face with alien beings in the future. Yeah, luckily you're saving everywhere, so it wouldn't affect you, but if you're like me and you throw caution to the wind and keep one save game, then you're fucked at that point. Alright, you've got some more inventory now, so...
Elaborate.
Using formerly uncharacteristic creativity, you apply the suction cup-like plunger to the smooth metal finish and hang on for dear life. Once a janitor, always a janitor. You release your grip and drop back down.
Oh, the plunger's just gone.
Mm-hmm.
It has served its purpose and gone to Valhalla.
Oh,
This section of the corridor is lined with wall bots. You have made the mistake of getting within what looks to be a cattle prod's length of the metal menace. An electrical contact connected to an extension arm reaches out from its body and makes contact with you. That's when you begin feeling the intense burst of electrical current pulsing through your body. You quickly black out. As you can see, you amount to little more than a hill of laser-fried beans. You've come a long way only to be torched. Keep up the fine work.
You're like, why won't the wall bots kiss me?
The huge metal menace is specifically designed to secure a given area. When not busy, it is plugged into the wall, recharging. Imagine what NICADs would cost for that puppy. So it may not be obvious, but there are doors on the ends of those corridors.
oh, okay.
That is physically impossible for you to do.
Gotcha. Yeah, actually, I think that's the door there. I'm not sure. The other end of the corridor might be a wall.
Hmm.
I know one side is a door, though.
Why did I do it again?
Well, not just an in-joke, so... Too scared and your whistle got cut off.
Oh.
Unfortunately, the wall bots have no pity.
Ugh, of course. Let's see.
It's an empty wastebasket.
Mm-hmm.
It is. Oh, come on.
They're gonna think that I, too, am a robot if I do this.
Exactly. Exactly. That
It's
is
the
pretty clever,
peril-sensitive sunglasses from Hitchhiker's Guide. If you can't see them, they can't see you.
Exactly.
actually. Come on. I'm in distress.
You need a buff Lebion Terror Beast to come save you.
That's right. Damn. Okay, well, let's see.
Pumice quality toilet paper.
Mm-hmm. Comforting.
I already used the supporter.
Mm-hmm.
I
Need a nudge? You need a nudge? Because we're here for you.
I
Yeah.
don't want it. I mean, I feel like I've been stuck longer even than I am right now, but I just feel like I've used all of these things or tried to use them.
I
Shut
can
down
give
my-
you the evermost slightest of directions if you would like something to set you at least in the right heading.
Fine.
This is the slightest of directions. There are multiple parts to this solution.
It's certainly more oblique than the hint that I had in mind, but we'll see if Souhaul needs any more of that.
I don't want to give you too much, because I feel like this is a puzzle that you'll be satisfied with when you solve it. But it's not going to be as simple as
Using one item and then like fixing this.
Yes, that's kind of what I'm implying here, just so you know kind of where to keep your mind.
Mm-hmm.
As it may, I only have. Well, let me remind myself what else is going on. I went through those aliens and their cages. I feel like I went to every floor. Just how I got the bathroom. Did I go over there to the right?
That's where you're trying to get to, I believe.
Oh,
I don't believe it is currently accessible. I
Yeah.
can confirm that you have been to all the locations that you can get
okay.
to.
Because I don't feel like I left, a bunch of stuff undone. But oh, okay. Hold on. All right. Okay, so if this is maybe I need to use like a King's Quest type, like the elves and the honey and the emeralds. Maybe I could make like a trap.
You know what I like is just imagining somebody hearing, that train of thought out of context of adventure gaming.
Yeah, like my sister sitting here wondering, piecing together.
Like,
What think about.
Ruat has to know the context for King's Quest V. Like I
No,
feel
no,
like
she
you
will.
would correct that immediately.
She's the one person who'd be like, yeah, oh, that totally makes sense.
No,
I follow that.
obviously.
Yeah.
Say no more. Say no more.
Your average elf and emerald puzzle. Yeah, I get it. Have the wastebasket. Oh, this is probably not gonna. Let's see. This would be a really stupid use for it.
What was your train of thought there?
So like a trap, like you put the the trash can with the stick so that it like falls down.
Mm-hmm.
But that
Mm-hmm.
obviously that's not
You're hoping that it would be like
like a
a
Looney
pit trap
Tunes.
or something.
Yeah,
Oh,
for the big
you meant like
robot.
propping it up. Propping it up.
Yeah. The empty spore is basically garbage. So not
It
supposed to
is,
have it.
yes. The more that I think about it, the more that I think that the reason they had the spore burst on you when you fell out of the cave was that you couldn't take it with you.
Oh,
Like
I know
later in the game.
that's exactly why
Yeah.
they did it.
Yeah.
They said no, that's way too useful.
Mm-hmm.
Like we already had, knocking out a guard with gas as a puzzle solution at the end of one, so we're not doing that again.
Yeah.
The huge metal menace is specifically designed to secure a given area. When not busy, it is plugged into the wall recharging. Imagine what NiCads would cost for that puppy. You don't know what a NiCad is.
I believe it's just a brand of battery.
Oh.
Oh, there he is.
Just wasting time.
I'm sorry, it's a type of rechargeable battery, not a brand.
Ah, okay.
Oh.
I was wondering because it wasn't capitalized.
I feel like there are words like that, like piton and NICAD, that I'm like, I don't know what that is.
Mm-hmm.
Glowing gem has already been used, which doesn't mean it can't be used, but let's see. It's just the most offensive response. Like,
Now we're
okay,
cooking.
okay.
Toilet paper.
What?
You probably just have to call it basket.
Okay. Ugh.
I'm wondering if it would prefer a different verb. It like anytime you need to blow off steam, you blow the whistle.
Ugh.
Maybe burn. I'm wondering if the order of operations matters here.
Okay. I actually.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? Let's just see what happens.
It's gonna be, what is this trash doing here? I'm going to go dispense this at once.
Okay, I see that did not do anything.
I think the phrase, yeah, try that. I would use a new save game.
Okay.
Like escape out of this.
Really? Oh, okay, I see. Thank you.
I mean, you can go back to you can go back to Wallbot if you want. You have made them. Oh no, he got you before.
Yeah, okay. I see that I need to just. Okay, I guess I can't fuck around.
I think that it will count if you
If I just
light it
do it?
before you activate him.
Okay.
So I will say that AGI games certainly require more typing dexterity sometimes.
Damn. All right. Do you think I could just do it?
Yeah, I don't think there's any reason why not. Like, just I think what matters is how long the sprinklers are going.
While receiving a nice hosing yourself, the basket fire is extinguished. Seconds later, a loud series of pops is followed by the smell of fried electronics.
Okay.
The sprinkler sense accomplishment and cease operation.
All right. Well, let's test it out. Oh,
Your
excellent.
fire and subsequent shower seems to have shorted out the burnished bullies.
Okay. Awesome.
Good job. Congratulations.
Thank you.
I actually like that puzzle. I think it's kind of clever.
I do too, although I totally did not
I think they are counting on you to notice the sprinkler heads on the ceiling.
Yeah.
Which is kind of on the same par as the console in the first game.
Yeah.
Where it's just like, okay, you could completely overlook this and it would be very reasonable to do so.
I did not at all see those. And I also thought that I was not thinking of the solution as that. I was like, oh, I've set a trap for it and it's gonna like get confused by the fire. I didn't.
Yeah. You have just entered Vohaul's secret chamber. The evil one himself is seated before a large console high on a platform in the center of the room. Standing obliviously ready are many of the dreaded salesman clones.
Oh my god, this is like being in Mordek's room.
So, Souhaul, we meet again. I must say, I'm quite impressed with your resourcefulness and tenacity. I'd love to chat, but I'm busy preparing the last of my salesman clones for their trip to Xenon. Feel free to stick around and observe the downfall of your civilization. An eerie glow illuminates the large chamber. Through the massive window, you can see out into deep space. Lighted consoles adorn the area behind Vohaul's perch. Vohaul awaits at the top of the stairway. These guys are your worst nightmare come true. Imagine hundreds of John Davidsons in magnetically hazardous polyester suits, the color alone capable of rendering helpless the infirm. Topped with permabond hair, the face splashed with that let-me-win-you-over smile, he's a master guiltsmith programmed with one intent: sell, sell, sell. Each are encased in pre-programmed impervious transport capsules.
What do you got, Souhaul? What do you got for us?
More like Vohaul.
God damn it, no. You can't toss me those. Okay. Let's see. I'm sorry. It's all butts. It's all terrible all the way down. I'm so sorry. I was put on the spot and then you gave me one and whatever.
I'm sorry.
It's worse than getting a hint.
It is. It's. I mean, like, David crosses the line with his hints every now and again, but you, Rick, you've really gone somewhere painful today. I think I did this already. Oh, let me free him.
Going somewhere?
Wait, I was going to seduce you.
I really was.
As soon as you step on the platform, you are struck by a beam of light emitted from a unit in the ceiling. In a matter of seconds, you are broken down into microparticles and extracted from the air. Again, the beam strikes, this time blasting into a glass jar on the console. It is there that you are molecularly reconstructed in a miniaturized form. Well, I'll be darned. My miniaturization beam does work, Vohaul's voice booms. In the old days, I'd test these things on myself, but as you may have noticed by my appearance, being my own guinea pig has had its, disadvantages. I guess this will keep you out of my way once and for all. You'll make a nice conversation piece. With that, Vohaul turns away to put finishing touches on Xenon's fate.